Everyone sees what you appear to be. Very few know what you really are. It is as hard and dangerous to free people who want to remain enslaved, as it is to enslave people who desire freedom. In the beginning, a disease is easy to cure but hard to detect. Later, it becomes easy to detect but hard to cure. Don't dream small. Small dreams don't have the power to stir your soul. Treat people gently, or crush them completely. If you hurt them a little, they will seek revenge. But if you cripple them entirely, they can do nothing. If you must injure someone, strike so deeply that you eliminate any fear of retaliation. A ruler must learn from both the fox and the lion. The fox to recognize traps, and the lion to instill fear. If you observe human behavior, you'll find that those who gain great power and wealth either use force or deception. There is always someone ready to be deceived. People are foolish and entangled in their immediate needs. Anyone who wants to understand the future must study the past. Human passions remain the same, and so do the outcomes. People usually believe appearances more than reality. Everyone has eyes, but few have insight. Wisdom lies in recognizing one's own ignorance. To judge the intelligence of a ruler, look at the people around him. It's better to act in regret than to do nothing in regret. Freeing those who love slavery is extremely dangerous. Gold cannot always get you good soldiers, but good soldiers can always get you gold. A wise man should always walk in the footsteps of great men. Even if he can't reach their heights, he'll still achieve something. The tragedy of man is that situations change, but he does not. Often, man's mistake is ignoring the storm during times of peace. The world has always been the same, as much fortune as misfortune. Wisdom lies in understanding the nature of misfortune and choosing the lesser evil. Politics has nothing to do with morality. Power is the pivot on which everything rests. He who has power is right. The weak are always wrong. He who wishes to command must know how to give orders. In the evening, I return home, enter my study, and converse with ancient thinkers. For 4 hours, I forget the world. A wise man must follow the path of the great and imitate the best. The wise do instantly what fools do eventually. No one should fear doing what others have done. All men are born, live, and die the same. Though deceit is despicable in most affairs, in war it is considered admirable and honorable. A single victorious battle covers all your wrongs, just as a lost battle erases all your good deeds. The crowd is always impressed by appearances and results, and the world is made up of such crowds. Appear as you wish to become. A ruler who entrusts the safety of his state to mercenaries is a fool. A wise person ensures that even acts done out of necessity appear voluntary. People more easily harm those who seek love than those who instill fear. If you compare the present with the past, you'll find the same desires and emotions in cities and people as ever before. Always focus on the final result. It is better to be bold than overly cautious, because fortune favors the brave. Keeping your plans and actions secret is always wise. A ruler need not possess all virtues, but he must appear to have them. War is only just when it is necessary, and weapons are only righteous when all hope is lost. Nature makes few men brave, but effort and training make many brave. Wise people rightly say, whoever wants to predict the future must insult the past. Time, the father of all truth, eventually reveals everything. The person hardest to defeat is the one who correctly assesses both his own strength and his enemies. Where there is strong will, no difficulty is great. Courage and passion often achieve what reason alone cannot. In a fortress, soldiers are controlled through fear and punishment. In war, through hope and reward. People rarely rise from the bottom without force or deceit, unless by gift or inheritance. He who wants to reform a state and be accepted must preserve the illusion of the old order, because people are satisfied with appearances. People are so simple-minded and focused on immediate needs that a deceiver can always find someone to trick. Men are governed by two main forces, love or fear. Is it better to be loved or feared? If you must choose, it is safer to be feared. Deceiving a deceiver brings double satisfaction. There are two ways to fight, one by law, the other by force. The first is for man, the second for beasts. When law fails, resort to force. Promises are made out of necessity and broken out of current need. Women are the most generous creatures and the most troubling. Just as you can't get honey without bees. He who always tries to be good will be ruined among those who are not good. The poor are not just helpless, they are often despised. Wars can be started anytime, but they don't end when you want them to. Entrepreneurs are those who see little difference between obstacle and opportunity and know how to turn both to their advantage. No great achievement comes without risk. The surest sign of a country's downfall is when its religious customs are disrespected. Starting a change is the most difficult, suspicious, and dangerous thing. Reformers gain enemies from the old system and lukewarm support from the new. Relying on others to lift you up is an illusion you should never fall for. A wise ruler relies only on what is within his control. There are three kinds of people: those who understand by themselves, those who can be made to understand, and those who understand neither on their own nor through explanation. Ability and determination are the greatest weapons of a weak. One who insists on being moral in all situations will often suffer due to the inhumanity of others. In war, discipline is more effective than rage. One drawback of being unarmed is that people begin to think less of you. It is good to appear kind, loyal, honest, humane, and religious, but be ready to do the opposite when needed. The nature of crowds is fickle. They are easy to persuade, but hard to keep committed. Choose the path with the fewest obstacles, for perfection is never found. The only way to avoid flattery is to make people believe they can speak the truth without fear. Those who want constant success must change their behavior with time. There is no task harder or more dangerous than introducing a new order. The illusion of goodness often leads people to self-destruction through false hopes and bold fantasies. Few are born brave, but many become brave through discipline and experience. Be a fox to spot traps, and a lion to scare wolves. Man only does good when forced to. When given freedom, chaos spreads. Unpopular decisions should be executed by others, and praiseworthy actions should be done by the ruler himself. Humans are inherently bad unless forced by necessity to be good. Delays often rob us of opportunities and the force of our strength. He who adapts his policies with time succeeds. He who doesn't fails. When fortune wants to accomplish something great, it chooses a bold and capable person who can seize the moment. A wise man should aim high like a skilled archer. Even if he misses, he'll get close to the target. Those who do everything the same way are destroyed when times change. The crowd is strong only when united, but it becomes weak and insignificant when individuals start thinking only of themselves. Humility can be harmful when faced with arrogant people. Never go into battle with an army that is afraid or unsure of victory. That's the greatest side of defeat. Good discipline makes men brave, while disorder makes them cowardly. Just as good behavior needs good laws need good behavior in the people to be effective. Humans often choose paths already taken by others. Believe that.